so.
Where'd you stash Emmett? In the diving bell?
It's called a bathysphere.
Aha! So Emmett is in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course he is.
I think I'm gonna take a closer look at that bathysphere.
Not without a ticket, I'm afraid, sir.
Hey! Is this guy trying to bum a free ride?
No.
Bitch, I got
See
tickets.
that you don't. Feels good to be on the right side of the law.
I got plenty of tickets. I got more tickets than you even fucking know about, okay?
Take a ride in a bathysphere. Your bathysphere. I'd like to see the inside of it.
Can't get in without a ticket, I'm afraid.
I have tickets.
You're not gonna get away with this, you know.
As they say in my country, que sera, sera.
Next up on our roster, a
Damn it.
man who saw the possibilities in pond scum. Welcome, Ernest Philpott.
His name is Ernest?
Technique. I'm truly honored to be here today among all you pointy-headed type people. Like the lady said, I labor in the field of pond scum.
Oh, give me a break.
LG, ladies and gentlemen, is a mysterious and little-known biological entity. Through diligent study and countless hours of experimentation, I believe I
Well,
can unlock the
speak of
secrets
the devil.
this noble vegetable.
Hey, Danny, could I have a word with you?
Comrade Smirnov, come to turn
Smirnov.
yourself in?
Algae cakes,
In
ladies
private?
and gentlemen,
With
is the
pleasure.
next wave in the agricultural revolution of the 20th century. Algae
Okay,
is just helpful properties.
I found Emmett.
Great. Now maybe we can get to the bottom of all of this. Where is he?
Carl Sagan's kidnapped him and dumped him in the bathysphere.
What? Listen, Michael or Yakov or whatever
Oh my
your
God.
name is. I like you. And I may even owe you one or two. But you're not helping anything by making up crazy stories like a certain crazy lady reporter I could mention.
But
If you want to help Emmett, get him over here and get Edna off my back.
I invite each and every
come on, Danny, just go over to the bathysphere and check it out.
Fine.
here in the main
Yes. About fucking time. Do your job.
I thank you.
Well, aren't you gonna arrest him?
The only person I'm thinking about arresting is the obnoxious kid who's been harassing that poor old guy in the diving suit.
But
Let it go, kid.
you haven't seen Carl Sagan around here, have you?
Nah,
Isn't he still a wanted man?
nah. All those arson charges got dropped weeks ago. Judge Brown said there wasn't enough evidence for a trial.
Okay.
You've got to let Emmett demonstrate his invention. His whole future depends on it.
I'd love to, kid, but
We'd
Miss
have this
Strickland thinks it's
conversation.
dangerous. Unless you've got something on her. Her word is pretty much law.
Law.
Thanks. I'll be back.
Oh, I hope so. You've got to get this albatross off my neck.
Well, did you put the screws to him? Did he confess?
Damn it.
Thank you, Ernest. Do be sure to drop by his booth and sample an algae cake.
No
I
thanks.
have, and it was very interesting. I will be back later to highlight another of our fine exhibitors. See you soon.
Okay, so something tells me I'm running out of time. Or I'm progressing the story correctly. I don't know
Act
which
casual.
one's comes
He's coming back.
first.
Danny, can I talk to Edna for a minute?
Be my guest. I'd like a couple minutes of quiet.
What's this about?
Listen here, bitch.
What'd you do with Emmett, Edna?
What are you talking about? You're the one who's trying to ruin his life.
Believe it or not, I'm the one trying to save it.
From what?
From
You.
you, mostly.
Yes.
Why are you still involved in Emmett's life? I thought you broke up with him.
I did, but then your friend Mr. Sagan told me about your scheme to interfere with our romance. Not a very nice thing to do, Comrade Smirnov.
Fuck.
You don't really think Emmett's gonna want you back after you crushed his heart and tried to stop his demonstration at the expo, do you?
Not at first, no. But eventually he'll realize I've got his best interests at heart, and he'll come running back to me like one of those dogs he loves so much.
But you hate dogs.
Yes, ironic, isn't it?
Wow.
Did you see? Trixie Trotter got her old job back.
Oh, I know! I tried to have it out with Arthur McFly, but he refuses to explain himself. Apparently, he discovered some sort of loophole that allows that Canadian to retain her position.
Okay.
Well, the Ladies' Decency Society shall hear about this. Make no mistake.
Okay, this is pointless. I've got to find Emmett.
Stay away from him, you anarchist hooligan.
Anarchist hooligan. Fuck. What do we got? Potted plant.
Flowers of the future. Just like a regular potted plant. Only fake.
Wait a minute. Okay, so we switch out the potted plant for the one that records.
What?
What? Fucking pecker. So what do we...
Detective Parker's secret police recorder. Just like a regular potted plant, but with a recorder inside.
So we have to record someone?
Greetings, forward thinkers of Hill Valley.
Okay, call me a snoop.
I wanted to use that on Trixie, but
I changed my mind. These don't look so good here.
we can put it in the phone booth. Okay, good to know. Where else can we put it?
Hiya.
Nah,
No?
Shh, he's approaching.
I don't think so.
No?
Now, where were we?
It's a clock?
Maybe not.
No?
Hey, Jacques. Why don't you tell me who you really are?
Pardon, si vous plaît. I do not accept flowers from strangers.
Si vous plate. What the hell is this?
Not sure what that... Experience the wonder of the Continuo phone. Well, it's already got me wondering how the heck to pronounce it.
Okay.
Algae cakes taste so good you'd swear. Get away from me!
Okay. Well, that didn't work. Alrighty. Want some flowers?
Beautiful flowers. They remind me of the ones she was holding last night.
What?
Nothing, nothing.
Oh, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. I know what you did. I know what you did.
Hiya, folks.
Hey, Trixie.
Ooh, a chrysantheminium.
Okay. You
Oh.
want these?
Hello.
I probably shouldn't play this back for Parker until I have something juicy about Edna on it.
Oh.
Recording Edna on the plan is a great idea, but I probably should be a little more subtle about it.
A little more subtle.
Now, there was something else I wanted to say. What was it? Oh, yes.
Okay, we're gonna put it in the phone booth. Because that's the only place I can legitimately, like, put it down.
Would you
No,
like
no,
to
no.
place a call?
Yes.
No.
I'd like to talk to...
Unfortunately, this phone booth only accepts incoming calls.
Sure thing.
Okay, call me a snoop.
Okay, and now we can... We can go to the house of the future, use the phone, call the phone of the future.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle. Here, gratification is just always a push of a button away.
I believe it was the green button.
In the house of the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4253.
Hill Valley Expo, Techni speaking. Who's this?
Carl Sagan? Kid Tannen.
It's Kid Tannen. I'm out of jail and I want you back, baby.
I don't know who you are or why you're doing that horrible impersonation of Kid, but that part of my life is over. I've gone legit.
Conversation terminated.
Good
Yeah, that
for
didn't
you,
work.
Trixie.
Okay.
In the house of the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4253.
Jeez, always with the phones. Yeah?
This is Carl Sagan.
Ooh, the mysterious Mr. Sagan. What do you want?
To talk...
Can you put Edna Strickland on the phone for me?
Sure thing, Mr. Sagan. Hey, Strickland! Somebody actually wants to talk to you.
Mr. Sagan, I didn't expect to hear from you again till after the expo.
You didn't?
Yes, wasn't that part of our plan?
Yes, our plan. About that plan. I'm a little unclear on the details of our plan.
Unclear? But it's your plan.
I mean, I'm worried that you're a little unclear on the details.
What details? All I'm supposed to do is use my poll with Detective Parker to get Emmett's demonstration canceled while you keep Emmett distracted. You are keeping him distracted, aren't you?
Oh, yes, he's a very distractible young man.
Oh, that's what I keep telling everyone.
Okay.
Regarding, you know what?
You know what?
The little matter we were whispering about yesterday.
Oh, that! As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought it up. I was thinking, wouldn't it be a good idea to pin it all on Yakov Smirnov?
Pin what on him exactly?
You know, it! Oh, I get it.
Fucking
You're
idiot.
still sore about going to jail. That was
What?
the dog's fault. If he hadn't come galumping up to me right after I started the fire, I could have gotten clean away, and I never would have had to divert suspicion to you.
Bitch!
He's the speakeasy arsonist.
Carl, is somebody with you?
No, it's just you and me. You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them. Every night they'd open up their doors serving illegal drinks and loose women, flaunting their depravity to the world, and the authorities did nothing. So I did what any right-thinking, rock-willed woman would do. I took action. Oh, and such a gorgeous action it was, too. The fires were so beautiful. The alcohol made them go up in such pretty blue flames.
Fucking psycho.
Where was I?
You were explaining why you burned down the speakeasies.
Yes. Did you find my answer to your liking?
It was very revealing. Hang up.
What?
Conversation terminated.
Jeez, Edna was always a loon. I hope that confession's good enough for Parker.
Gotcha. I got you now.
The next exhibitor on our list is Officer Danny Parker of the Hill Valley Police Force. Officer Parker is going to demonstrate a few of the many marvelous tools that our boys in blue will soon have at their disposal. The criminal element has truly met his match today. Officer Parker?
Oh no.
It seems our next exhibitor is unavoidably detained, but I'm
Oh, no.
sure his presentation would have been both enlightening and exciting. How about a round of applause just for the heck of it?
Shit. That means Emmett's next. Okay. Guess it's now or never.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
I think a lot of people are going to be interested in that answer.
Especially Parker.
Well, speak of the...
Hey, Danny.
Do you mind, comrade? We're busy trying to protect the expo from the likes of you.
This'll only take a minute.
Our plant recorder! It's not a good idea to steal police property, you know.
Listen.
Borrowed.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
Detective Parker!
Oh.
Surely you're not going to believe this crudely manufactured forgery of a recording.
I'm not sure what to believe, ma'am. But based on this crudely manufactured forgery, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to come down to the station to answer a few questions about your whereabouts on the night of the speakeasy fires.
Oh, very well. Heavens, what's that?
Dumbass.
You know, one of these days I should really stop falling for that.
Hey, does this mean that the barricades can come down from Emmett's booth? Let's take that as a yes. Nice of Trixie to give me these tickets. They're supposed to get me into all the big attractions.
Okay, asshole.
Here's my ticket. I want to see inside that bathysphere.
I don't think so.
What do you mean? I've got a ticket. You have to honor my ticket.
It's the wrong kind of ticket. Sorry.
Oh, give me a break.
You're an asshole.
You've got to take my ticket and let me into the bathysphere. It's the rules.
If you've got a problem, go lodge a complaint.
Sure. It's all good.
Hey, Artie. This ticket should get me into any exhibit on the floor, right?
Sure, that's a P-ticket.
Well, the guy at the aquarium is refusing to honor it.
There must be some mistake. Come on, let's straighten this out.
Yeah, let's straighten
Professor
this shit out.
Duteau, this young man claims you refused to take his ticket.
Not at all. I'm only too happy to take his ticket. Please, climb the ladder, and I will raise the bathysphere.
Oh, you will, huh?
Mon Dieu! What is the matter? The gears, they must have become stuck. I am afraid I cannot raise the bathysphere at this moment.
What a shame.
Yes, it is.
Asshole.
Well, I will work on the problem. Perhaps if you come back later. Come down, please. The bathysphere exhibit is currently closed for repairs.
I'll wait.
It's me, Techni, Muse of Progress, gracing you once again with my presence. And speaking of presents, what better gift could Hill Valley offer the world than this magnificent science and technology exhibit, hey folks? If you haven't done so already, I urge each and every one of you to take a peek at Furnishings of the Future, right here in our main hall. Tickets are available from me, Techni, at our information desk.
Oh no.
It may be quite some time before the exit. Step back! You're crimping the hose!
Oh.
What does it matter if there's nobody in the bathysphere?
It's very bad form.
Oh, sorry. Hey! I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
Yeah, we're gonna play hardball.
Wish you wouldn't.
Why not? There's nobody in the bathysphere, right? Emmett gets no air until you raise the bathysphere.
Oh.
Emmett? Who?
Emmett, you! You ready to drop the act now, Jacques Cousteau, aka Carl Sagan, aka...
No!
Okay.
You ready to drop the act now, Jacques Cousteau, aka Carl Sagan, aka...
No!
I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
I wish you wouldn't.
Why not? There's nobody in the bathysphere, right?
You better raise it. Am I just supposed to hold it? Because it looks like he's getting worse.
Emmett gets no air until you raise the bathysphere.
Emmett? Who?
Emmett, you!
Man, you better stop fucking around. Emmett dies, you die. Remember that. Come on.
I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
I wish you wouldn't.
Why not? There's nobody in the bathysphere, right?
Are you giving up? Emmett's gonna die. Like, really, really soon.
You know what happens when the air runs out, to both of you.
It's an old nautical superstition. A crimped hose means imminent doom.
It does if there's somebody inside the bathysphere, but I thought you said there wasn't anybody in the bathysphere.
There's not.
Come on.
I command you uncrimp that hose.
Nope.
Funny. You'd think it was you who was running out of air, not the guy in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's as if you two were connected somehow. Can't you see he's messing with us? There's nothing wrong with those gears.
Monsieur Dutot is doing his best to fix the exhibit. Hovering over him like that doesn't help the situation any.
Oh, it does.
Off the hose.
Raise the bathysphere, Doc.
I won't do it.
You better do it. It's a Mexican standoff right now. Yeah, that's what I thought.
The gears, they have become unstuck.
There, see? It was just a malfunction after all.
Yeah.
Let's get you out of there.
Oh.
Emmett Brown? Then it was true.
Dun dun
Hey,
dun.
you.
Hey,
he
you.
just took that guy's wallet. I think he took his wallet.
Oh.
What?
Remind me not to become an oceanographer. I guess I must have a touch of claustrophobia. Never should have gone in there.
Well, we've all got problems. Now, you'd better get back to your booth
Funny
before...
thing is, I don't even remember going in there. Last thing I recall, I was in the glass house talking to Carl Sagan. Did you know he's really a scientist?
I'd heard. What did he say to you?
Oh, he had some sort of spur-of-the-moment business proposition. It was all very rush. I never got the details. It would have meant leaving before the expo was over, so I told him that... Say, where'd he go? Do you know?
Carl Sagan? He had to leave. One of his experiments blew up on him.
Oh, I know how that is.
Greetings and salutations to all our honored guests. I am Techne, Muse of Progress, and it is my pleasant task once again to highlight one of the great minds who was hard at work building a better tomorrow.
I think that's me. I'm next on the roster.
Yep.
But are you ready?
No, I don't have a choice. Did you bring the static accumulator?
Oh, right. Here you go.
Great. Come on, let's get up there.
And who knows? One of this kid's gizmos just might take off and change the life of everybody in town. Could it be the very thing he's brought to share with us today?
That ought to do it. Are the block bearings all in the raised position?
Block bearings. Raised position. Check.
Then it looks like all systems are go. Wish me luck.
I don't have to.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Emmett Brown!
Objection! Objection, Your Honor! I hereby demand that the scientific demonstration of one Emmett Lathrop Brown be terminated and forfeit by reason of insanity! I declare him to be in contempt of me, his father! Where is he? Hand him over this instant!
Holy shit.
The longer you hold out, the harder it's going to be for you!
Comes off like a Gestapo. Holy shit.
You don't think you can shelter him?
Not trying to shelter him.
Maybe Emmett would come out from wherever it is he's hiding if you tried the reasonable approach.
This is the reasonable approach!
Don't antagonize him.
Well, if you're not going to say anything...
So he is up there with you!
Thanks
God damn it.
a lot.
Son, I order you to come down from there this second! Fear!
Emmett.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
He's got to give you a fair trial. What's your plan?
So, what's your plan?
I just stand here like this indefinitely. After a few centuries, the process of petrification will set in, and that'll be that.
Okay, that is a plan.
That's stupid.
Maybe he'll give you a fair chance to explain yourself. He is a judge, after all.
Yes, a judge who's already passed sentence. He won't listen to me. He never has.
I'll be right back.
I want to speak to my son!
Emmett's not ready to talk to you, directly.
Oh, God. I suppose you're his mouthpiece?
Sure.
I guess so, yeah.
Why not?
He says it's no use talking to you. You never listen?
That only shows how pig-headed he is. Of course I'll listen. If he can justify his craziness, I'll be only too happy to indulge it.
Stay right there.
I'm not going anywhere. You dare to
Emmett.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
You heard him. He said he'll listen to you.
Well...
At least give it a shot.
Father?
Son?
You've never understood the first thing about me. All you want to do is
man.
step on me, squelch my natural instincts. You don't know what it's like to be
What's
young.
understand?
You don't know what it's
You're
like
a
to have
big, overgrown
dreams, to have
baby who
ambitions
wants
so
everything
great
his
and
own
so
way.
powerful that they've
Scratched
got a
you.
life
I
of their
should have
own.
scratched you
And it's
instead of
all
letting
you
your
can do
mother
to hang
indulge
on for
every
dear
word of
life
your
while they
fucking
gallop
many
on where
whims.
they must.
And don't
This
chalk it up
is
there, you
America,
nigger.
Pop.
If
And
I
in
was like that
America,
at
a
your age, my
person doesn't
father would have
have
given
to
me
do
a
what his
sound
father
thrashing.
did.
And
Isn't
good
that
for
why
him.
you came to America? To live where there wouldn't be so many rules? Well,
that
we
didn't work.
talked. Are you happy?
Emmett?
Here to play peacemaker again, Pollyanna?
Sure.
Deep down, he's just worried about you hurting yourself.
No amount of physical pain could equal the pain he's already inflicted to my spirit.
God damn it.
Please, you gotta get out of Emmett's way.
I have yet to hear a compelling or even coherent reason why.
See, Your Honor, it's just that this demo is so important to Emmett.
A childish kerfuffle. He'll forget all about it in 2 weeks' time.
That's what I'm afraid of. Look, Your Honor, you don't see it, but there's an awful lot riding on Emmett's demonstration.
All the more reason why I've got to put a stop to it. Look me in the eyes, young man. I expect you know my son pretty well by now. Do you seriously think his exhibition is going to be a success?
Sure, sure it will.
Ha! You know as well as I how it'll end. Disaster!
Maybe, maybe not, but even if it does, I mean, isn't Emmett entitled to make a few mistakes?
Emmett has exceeded his quota for one lifetime. It's my job as
What?
his father to see to it there are no more mistakes.
Emmett's just...
Stubborn, willful, single-minded, incorrigible, and obsessed.
Okay, but if you look at it from the right angle, those traits are kinda... good.
That may be your angle, Sonny, but I'm not so sure it's the right one. Make no mistake, those are traits that lead to trouble. He gets them from his mother.
Damn, dude.
Emmett's just trying to make a name for himself. Maybe things were different when you were a kid, but nowadays you gotta take chances.
What do you know about taking chances? Try moving to a strange country where you don't speak the language with only $2 to your name.
You?
You bet your socks, me! And I made out all right, too.
How'd your dad feel about it at the time?
Papa? He was fit to be tied. He called me a disobedient little...
Oh.
So your father didn't approve of you coming to America?
Well, Papa never really understood the younger generation. He came around a bit in the end, but by then it was too late to. Tell him I'll listen to him. I want to listen to him. If he wants to talk.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Emmett? Okay, so he's got a strong personality.
Strong personality. Lord save us from strong fathers. Why couldn't I have been born to a nice, wimpy milquetoast?
Yeah, well, that's no picnic either. The important thing is, fathers can change.
Says you.
I really think he means it this time.
He won't listen to me.
He says you get your stubbornness from your mother.
Well, that's the limit. He's not satisfied with insulting me. He's got to drag my mother through the dirt, too.
Damn.
Mother isn't at all like me. She's gentle and sweet and endlessly patient. If anything, I'm more like... skip it.
Him.
You were starting to say that you're like...
Skip it.
Can it be that you and your dad?
No. Next subject.
Emmett, stop being a dope. You've got your pride, okay, I get it. And so does he, but what's the harm in trying to make peace with the guy? He's your family, and family's important. Sometimes it's, well, even more important than we realize.
May I come up?
So, you think my new invention is a disaster waiting to happen?
Yes, I do. And I'm here to say, if any son of mine is going to make of himself a public disaster, I insist on being there to support him.
Pop! You're gonna change your tune once you see this baby go airborne. You see, the force field generated by the static accumulator. Marty, give Trixie the signal. We're ready for liftoff.
Okay, good. About time.
Oh, good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with us through that unavoidable delay. And now the Hill Valley Expo is pleased as punch to present Mr. Emmett Brown and his electrokinetic levitator. The future is coming today.
Look at that! He's flying! My Emmett is flying!
Oh, shit.
Back here!
Fucking bitch.
You okay?
I thought I could change her. Things could be different.
Forget about it. Come on. We gotta find a way to stop her before...
No, don't come any closer.
Doc!
Go away!
What the hell?
Move! Marty!
You serious?
Oh my god! Doc! Say something.
Chromium, lithium, potassium, iridium, titanium, ruthenium,
I'll get help.
newspaper.
What?
Newspaper?
You mean...
Key to the city.
Gonna get you to a hospital, Doc. You're gonna be okay.
Yes. Oh, I think I am going to be okay, Marty.
No, come on, Doc. Doc, don't do this. Don't go.
Well, that's fucked.
Doc, come back.
What do we do now? We're trapped. We're trapped in 1931.
Doc?
Marty, have you been out here the whole time?
Damn it. Is it over already?
Oh, it's over all right. You missed a very wild party. I'm afraid I've been banned from the expo for the next 50 years. And if I were you, I wouldn't go back in either. At least not until all the broken glass is swept up. Oh, what was I thinking? Naturally, the ionic wind generated by an electromagnet of that size is going to play havoc with a merely mechanical steering mechanism. We need a much more advanced control system. I wonder if we could find a way to translate the body's own gravitational field into electrokinetic force. One might be able to direct the ionic currents simply by shifting one's weight. Oh, great Scott, that's it!
Okay, what about...
And you're not discouraged?
Discouraged? By what? You mean what happened in there? Oh, that was a learning experience. The way I see it, it's those little mistakes along the way that advance us along the pathway of knowledge. Come on, there's no time to lose. Let's get back to the lab and... I'm sorry, is something wrong?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost somebody.
Oh, how sad. Anyone I know?
It was, Carl Sagan.
What? The guy who tried to hire me in there? You were friends with him? Strange. But how?
Don't worry about it. It's got nothing to do with you.
Actually, it does.
What?
You're a complete mystery to me, Marty. Where you come from, what you're doing here. But there's one thing I do know. Whatever it is, it does have something to do with me.
Please, Emmett, don't ask any...
What's this? Come on, let me see. I deserve an explanation.
Okay, here goes.
What's that?
An explanation. But you've got to promise me, don't look at it until you get the key to the city.
Huh?
Emmett!
Just promise.
Emmett, where are you, my son?
I'll be right there, Pop. Key to the city? I don't understand.
And you can understand. Not for a long time. It would do irreparable damage to something. Just say you promise.
Okay, I promise. Wait, I will see you again, right?
I guarantee it.
Sure.
Emmett!
Now what do we do? What? Is this Doc Brown 4.0?
Yeah, it worked.
Oh.
So, you were the same Marty. Funny how memory can play tricks on a person. I remembered you being much taller.
Okay.
How was the ceremony?
Long. You've got a theatrical way of sending messages.
Only way I could do it without messing up your timeline.
Very clever. But what are you doing in 1931?
I came to rescue you.
Teenage me?
No, you. But then teenage you got mixed up in it. See, you were in jail and...
Never mind, it's better I don't know. Let's just get back to 1986. That is, unless your presence has caused any other time anomalies.
Me? Nah, no.
Edna stole a DeLorean.
I'm still a little confused about my...
The fuck?
Where is he? Where's that no-good son of mine? He's not worthy of the McFly name. You see my Artie anywhere?
Artie McFly?
That's the one. Just got a call from Melvin at the city records office. He tells me the dad-blamed fool's gone and got himself hitched to a Canadian floozy. Can you believe it?
Hitched?
Married. I swear, that boy's gonna put his papa in an early grave.
So that's how she got her job back.
Oh.
Ah, he's married the wrong grandma. I mean,
No, he
Trixie's
didn't.
not my grandma. And if she's not my grandma, I'm not May. Wait, that was Great-Grandpa Willie. I met him when he was a baby. He peed on me.
Oh.
Holy
Really?
crap. Doc, I'm gonna disappear again.
Calm down, Marty. You
You're
seem
not disappearing.
reasonably solid right now. Whatever the problem is, I'm sure we can undo it with the help of...
Car!
Oh, great.
How the hell did she get back here?
She?
Where is she?
You're not Edna. What's going on here? Is this some plot to put me in the nut house?
No, it's all very simple, Danny.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Tell me, did I or did I not just chase Edna Strickland off in this car?
Not this exact car, but a car just like it.
A car with a nasty habit of disappearing into thin air?
Well...
Wait, Edna Strickland just disappeared in the DeLorean?
If that's what you call it.
Shit.
It made a loud noise, and then wham! Nothing!
Where did she go?
Scott. Marty, do you have any notion what date she might have jumped to?
None at all, Doc. See, that DeLorean's time circuits are out of whack. They could jump to any date at all.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Let's just hope she jumped into the future. The far future. If she's jumped into the past...
You think she might mess up the time stream? Wait a minute. This is Edna. Of course she would mess up the time stream.
Guys, you mind telling me what the hell you're...
Uh-oh.
What happened? Oh. What?
Doc? Did we just leave Hill Valley?
No, I believe Hill Valley just left us.
How?
Something must have happened to it. A long time ago.
It doesn't exist. It's this fucking guy again.
Well, now you two look mighty lost. Hey, what on earth is that thing?
Hayesville.
It's an experimental vehicle. Pay it no mind.
Look, maybe you can help us. We're looking for Hill Valley.
Well, which is it, a hill or a valley?
No, it's a town. It's a town called Hill Valley.
Hill Valley, a town? Say, I think I once heard that there was a town here a long time ago. Don't know much about it, though.
Just as I suspected.
What happened in Hill Valley?
Oh, heck, I don't know. That was all before I was born.
Then whatever it was must have happened at least 45 years ago.
Nobody much cares to settle around here nowadays. My dad tried to buy a farm in this area years ago, but he got run off by Scary Mary.
Scary Mary?
Well, that's what we all call her. Lives a couple miles from here. I make a monthly drop at her place. She's a fiend for news. Takes all the papers in the county, never throws one away. Say, if there's anybody who can tell you what happened to Hill Valley, it's her.
Can you direct us to her?
It's imperative that we talk to her.
Sorry, fellas, but I'm pretty sure she won't talk to you.
Could you help us with her?
The thing of it is, guys, Mary's older than dirt, but she's also a little tetched, if you catch my drift. She doesn't like strangers.
I'm sure we can handle her.
We'll be very polite. Please, we gotta see her.
Very,
well, okay, if you insist. Take a right
familiar.
turn just after the bridge, then follow the wheel ruts till they come to an end.
I can't
You'll have to go the
place
last
it,
quarter
though.
mile on foot. Good luck, and don't say I didn't warn you. I got a notion I'll be kicking myself for sending you up there.
Wait a minute. Is that Michael J. Fox? No. No.
Can I
I
drive?
don't think so.